Hey guys, from the Fish 15 here for an XRL Season 2 GP3 race review. Off the line now, we're up to 4th now. I've recorded this 25,000 times, so this is starting to get a bit annoying. As we're up to back down to 6th, Hardcore King has just been randomly spun! And he's reversed back onto the track now, but that was craziness. A car's been abducted by aliens. Barseco has spun and we're back at... Honeysuckle Pink's got a teleportation device installed. Yep, he's definitely got a teleportation device installed. Barseco and Bifetus have collected each other and spun on losing words. Lethal Strikes is up to 8 because of this. And there's a car on the infield right now. I'm not sure who that is. No, I don't think it's King Bowler because he started last. It might be though, because probably got a really good start. Moving on, we're up to 6th. Make that 5th as Sharrow has run wide through the hairpin, which has given us yet another position. Honeysuckle Pink we're gaining slowly on Honeysuckle Pink, which is very good news for us. As long as we can keep up with him. Oh, he's cut the corner slot there, but as long as we can keep up with him, and hopefully we can overtake him soon. As Withyman is right ahead of him, and we really want to get on the back of Withyman really quickly. Because the sooner we get on his back, the better. And braking for the chicane, we're nearly running into Honeysuckle Pink. Withyman's flying, and he has lost the rear end, which is due to flying, so that's moved us up to 4th. I think we're the only one that hasn't got something installed that'll help us out here at the moment. Honeysuckle Pink's teleporting again. He's got a real good teleportation device, which is really good for him anyway. But braking for turn 1, King Bowlers are up behind us, which is not very good news because that means he's likely to overtake us because he has got so much pace. Especially he's so much quicker than me. He's gained pretty much a whole second in the first couple of sectors. He's down the inside. There's nothing we can do about it, so we just let him past. Because there's no point arguing over a position. There's no point arguing over a position that we've already practically lost. But Resin has run wide at the hairpin, and we have managed to get past him. As we head up towards the chicane thing before the back straight, where we will hopefully game in on the cars ahead of us, because that would be good news for us. Seiko is about a second and a half behind us. King Waller is about a second ahead of us, which is good news, and I've got nothing to blurt out because I've recorded this 25,000 times, so I can't remember what I've said every single time. If I could remember if I was like Sheldon Cooper, I'd be able to remember exactly what I said the first time and say it every time. But because I'm not, and because of something called a telephone, that's not going to happen. King Bowler. Oh, we've run into King Bowler. We've got Barseco all over us, and we've also run into a Bollard, which has lost us a lot of time, especially on King Bowlers, where we could potentially be back up to 3rd here. So there's been so many mistakes that I've made even so far in this race because of it, because of poor judgment. We're now up into 4th, where we've been for the last lap or so. We're coming up to 1 lap right now, where we can see nothing's going on, and I'm starting to get really bored as I'm falling asleep. As we skip to lap 5 to the back straight, where we can see that King Bowler has just got past Honeysuckle Pink. We're going to go for the wet tyres for the next pit stop, because it's getting too wet for inches. Honeysuckle Pink's teleporting, this time to his disadvantage, and we've made a move around the outside! That is a spectacular move that I don't think has really ever been done in Formula 1. Ever! So that is a spectacular move on our behalf. We get a bit sideways, Honeysuckle. Hey, he's just advantaged himself again. because he was in the gravel, and now he's back on the main straight. So I'm confused here. But we're about a second behind first. As we skip to lap 6, to the end of lap 6, where we're coming into the pits. Well, as you saw just a minute ago, another set of wets. A set of wets, because we're currently on intermediates, and it's 2 wet intermediates. And it's getting, yeah, as I said, it's getting too wet. I'm bored because there's nothing really I can do. I was just watching a replay of Chile versus Australia in the World Cup that was on 7:30 this morning, which I watched, but I feel like watching a replay because I want to see what went on in the first 20. What went on when I dozed off again because I'm lazy. Lethal Strikes is off in the gravel, which is good for us but not very good for him because he worked hard to get into the lead and he's just lost it, which is very unfortunate for him. Skipping to that 14 now, where we've got wide, we've hit the white lines, and we are in the wall, and we've lost a lot of time on both King Bowler and to Honeysuckle Pink, and of course the yellow flag, not a safety car though. But on the back straight, we're going to use all our curves to get back up to speed, so we don't lose too much time. And we are going to pit because no point staying out on tyres that are making you spin every 4 laps. So I wish you'd get stopped. You're really annoying the crap out of me, FK and Stacy. There's 2 out of the last 3 races you've done that now. And from now on I'm gonna be busy. We'll change the front wing, we're waiting for Honeysuckle Pink. And he's back in the pits, and we're starting at 15, I believe it is. Yep, at 15. And of course we've run wide coming out of the pits because that's just what I do every single time I come out of the pits. As we skip to the end of lap 24, where we break for the final chicane, we cut the chicane a little bit and decide to pit for another set of wets because the group's just getting out of control because the tyres are worn out. We've lost part of the front wing, but that shouldn't matter. It's probably going to hold us there for a couple of extra seconds in the pits, but that doesn't matter. As we see, they haven't got a front wing ready. That really surprises me. Usually they replace the wings, but that saved me 2 seconds of the race. That could, even though it's not going to. But yeah, it will. Had I stayed there for the next couple of for another 2 seconds, that would have cost me a second. Oh no, it was just shallow. Turns out it was just lap car, so. And we've run even wider at turn 1 this time because that's what I do. And Slenderman 482 has destroyed his vehicle, which is unfortunate for him. Though everyone wanted a safety car because that means that now they're going to catch up to the car ahead, and that's really good for us because that could mean that we're going to catch up to King Bowler. As we skip to where the restart occurs, we're making sure we can keep up with King Bowler so we get a good restart, and hopefully we can take advantage of a good restart and catch him, because that'll be perfect for us. And we're not going to catch him. I can tell from the exit of that corner we're not going to catch him, at least not on this lap. Even though it's an 8, he's already got 8/10 over me, or 6/10 or something over me. So in what universe am I going to catch him? Oh, we could catch him actually. Now I think about it. We look at the gap. We're definitely a chance of catching up to him. But anyway, some guy from Chile's going crazy because he scored a goal, but no one cares because I'm Australian. As we skip to the start of the final lap, we're 2 odd seconds behind King Bowler, and I skipped because there's no point showing something that's boring. Otherwise, we'd have an extra 4 minutes added onto this video, and that of plain boredom, because I would be bored myself. And I've got nothing really to say other than King Bowler is in the lead. We're not going to catch him unless he destroys his vehicle, runs wide, and runs into the gravel. Well, unless that happens, we're not going to catch up. We're not going to catch him. And we're just going to keep it. Just going to keep going and make sure we don't go too fast, because otherwise we could spin. And that is not. That is exactly the opposite of what we are after. Because spinning would be the end of the world for us.
And then the fucking pit lane just
Really, spinning would be the end of the world. Really, man, just 5-6 seconds behind us. And if we spin, we've lost second position. So we're just going to keep it comfortable, keep it a comfortable pace where I'm almost certain I'm not going to spin, but I'm certainly unlikely to. I'm certainly unlikely to do fastest lap, but certainly not going to spin it. I'm certainly not going to spin. I'm not going to lose so much time that I lose third position. As we've got the cat going to scratch the lounge right in front of my eyes, but I stopped him before he even started. Because our cat is cheeky. So, and I don't know why he decides to do it right in front of me when he knows that I'm going to crack down on him. As King Bowler is 1, we are second, Withy Man's third, by Seiko 4th, Honeysuckle Pink 5th, by Fizz 6th, Hardcore King 18 7th, by Resin 8th, who's at Shara 9th, Slenderman 10th, Came Out Security 11th, and Lethal Strikes 12th, and Chaotic Voltage 13th. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. As at